what is the degree of the power function represented in the table? So we have our x values, -6, -3, 0, 3, and 6, and our y values are g of x, -9, -4, 0, 4, and 9. How can I tell what the degree of a power function is by looking at a table?
Chloe is here with her latest cheat sheet notes. She wants you to know that a power function is written in the form f of x equals a times x to the n power. A is any non-zero real number, n is a positive integer. When a is negative, it actually flips over the x-axis. When you take the absolute value of a and it's greater than 1, it's going to be steeper than your parent function. If the absolute value of a is less than 1, it will be less steep than your parent function. And to determine the degree of a function by looking at a table of values, you're going to find the difference between the values of your f of x and continue this until they are all the same. If n is even, you would use this chart here. If n is odd, you would use this chart here to figure out n behavior.
Now that we have Chloe's cheat sheet notes, let's go ahead and find the degree of this power function. So the first thing we're going to do is come down here to Chloe's cheat sheet notes. She says if you are determining the degree of a function by looking at a table of values, find the difference between the values of f of x and continue until they are all the same. So in our problem, it's g of x instead of f of x. So we're going to find the difference between each of these. So the first one we're going to start is with the difference between -9 and -4. To go from -9 to -4, you would add 5. -9 plus 5 equals -4. To go from -4 to 0, you add 4. -4 plus 4 is 0. To go from 0 to 4, you're going to add 4. 0 plus 4 equals 4. And to go from 4 to 9, you're going to add 5. 4 plus 5 equals 9. Now, we're going to continue doing this until they're all the same. Notice how I have 2 positive 5s and 2 4s. So I'm going to go ahead and find the difference between these values again, and I'm going to keep doing that until all the numbers are the same. So between 5 and 4, to go from 5 to 4, I would subtract 1. 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 plus 0 is 4. And 4 plus 1 does equal 5. So again, they're not the same, so I'm going to have to keep doing it until all these are the same. So the difference between -1 and 0 is a positive 1. -1 plus 1 is 0. And 0 plus 1 does equal 1. Now they are the same, so we can stop. How many times did we have to find the differences? We had to find it the first time, the second time, the third time is when they were the same. So that means the degree of our function is 3 since we had to find the differences between the values of g of x 3 different times. So this right here would be my final answer.